So this is the part of the assignment that's asking you to use Google Maps. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what you need to do with that on an iPad. This would be easier on a computer, but I know you guys are using an iPad, so that's why I'm using my iPad to show you guys. So I click on the assignment, and I know I'm not on the first slide. I'm on actually slide 5, where it's the first slide where it's asking you to use Google Maps. So if you have the app, you can use the app, but if you don't have the app, you would go to Google Maps in Safari. And so it's going to have me go to Google Maps. I'm just going to type it in again because it was being kind of finicky earlier. So Google Maps. And then I'm going to type in the address that it told me to look in. So it told me to type in Hull Street, Boston, Massachusetts. So I click on that, and then it wants me to kind of look at the street, and I'll know that I'm looking at the correct street because in the assignment it says there's going to be a red stripe in the sidewalk. So if I click on that and I click on this, it's going to show me this like historical landmark. And you notice there's like the red stripe that I was talking about. It's all brick. There's even a group of people taking a little field trip. So you can kind of go around and you can look at this like historical area. And it's like taking like a virtual field trip. I know it kind of sounds pretty lame, but it's best we can do. So you go around and you look around and you look at that. It specifically wants you though to take a picture, a screenshot of the North Church into this box. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So you go back here, and I'm going to open up this little like map thing. So I'm going to go back to Hull Street, and you see this little pegman down here. He's like, he kind of like I said, he just looked like a pegman. So you hold him down, and then if you notice there's all these like blue streets, you can drag him. Kind of looks funny when you do that because he looks like he's hanging onto your finger. And then there's like an Old North Church right here. If you notice there's like a little dot next to it, I want to hold my like little pegman over that dot, and then it's going to give me a picture of the church. We're actually inside of the church. So you see right there how I got the church? I dragged the little pegman to the church part, and it brought me to the old church. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to screenshot it. Then I'm going to go back to the assignment, and I'm going to insert my screenshot by going up to this plus sign and inserting the image from the photos. And I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, and I'm going to put it right here. And that's how you use Google Maps to get it. So again, you go to Hull Street. You can look at the street view because it has little street down there. You'll know you're looking at the right spot because it'll have like indications. So for instance, the red stripe on the sidewalk, that's how we knew it was there. It was the Great Freedom Trail. And then we found the Old North Church by dragging the little pegman guy. So I'm going back. I'm going to go back. I dragged this little guy up to where the church was. And then you're going to take the circle that's right below the peg guy, and you're going to drag him to the little tiny circles because those are pictures. So you want to have, you want to go to where there's pictures. So I know that's the wrong church. So, but up here, there we go. So we go to that, you go on the little dot, and then you know that you've hit the right spot because you'll see a picture go below the little pegman. Then I let go, and then it takes me to the picture, and then you can see people are actually touring it. And then good to go and see around the different places. This will take you to the outside of the church and things like that. So that is how you use Google Maps for this assignment. I know it's kind of difficult. You can always also like Google Old North Church. So for instance, I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to put Old North Church. And I could type that in. And then I can get pictures from any other place. So there's other ways to get these images. Google Maps gives you a way to look at these so you guys can kind of take like a little field trip and it feels like you're there. But you can also get these just by going to image search on the internet. So hopefully that helps you with this assignment and you understand what to do. If you do have need any extra help, make sure you use Remind or Ask Me in a Google Meet. You guys have today and tomorrow to finish this assignment. I know it's a pretty long assignment, so take your time. It's it's asking you to do less than it looks like it's asking you to. Most of the boxes are just like insert an image, or it's asking you like some simple questions. But other than that, that's it. Thank you for listening.